Okay, welcome back to Scott's Bible Reviews, and today I will be unboxing and reviewing a vintage King James Bible from 1948. It is a red letter edition put out by World Publishing Company. So let's get started. Okay, here is the 1948 vintage KJV Bible from eBay. It was in vintage, like new condition with the original box. It's a red letter edition, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what we have. All right. Got this from eBay, and I just open it up. It's wrapped twice. That was good of him to think of doing that. Some people, the way they wrap things are not always the best. Some are. With Bibles, fortunately, they're difficult to break, so it's okay. It's very seldom. I've heard reports that some people have gotten Bibles ruined in transit, but I haven't had that happen to me yet. But I guess if I get enough, I guess eventually I'll run into one. See, this is also... Let's get into it here. Sometimes things are a little hard to get into, but rather that than have it ruined in shipment somehow. Okay, so so here we go. This is the Bible. You can see, it's a reader's edition. Again, it's put up by World Publishing, 1948. That's the original box. Okay. Well, let's take the elastic off. Okay, well, let's take a look. And there it is. It's brand new. It's supposed to be like new. Oh, okay. And 1948, what can you expect? Even when they're brand new, there's going to be, especially with the gold edges, I've noticed of the ones I've seen on eBay, even if they're brand new in the box, the gold has worn off. Unless it's really kept in certain conditions, I guess. But anyway, this is the Bible. We're going to measure it. This is about 8 1/4 inches, including the yap. It's almost a little over 5 1/2 inches in width, including the yap, and 1 1/2 inches in depth of the binding. And let's take a look at the binding. Let's get that. Okay. Maybe that's not. Maybe that's a little better. A little bit more light of the subject. It's the binding. That's the back of the Bible. So let's take a look at the you see, this has been written in. It looks like this belonged to somebody who presented the Bible to someone, probably I'm thinking of the child, in Congregational church school. Funny, because I went to a Congregational church too when I was young. Congregational churches were more popular back then in the 60s, and this was 1948. I would imagine they were even more popular as far as a denomination. They were pretty big back in the day. And so the presentation page on here is filled in. And there's a color photo in the back of it from Isaiah 1:16 and 17. Prophet Isaiah speaking to the crowd. And here is the text. Pretty clean. Of course, notice the red, and this is pretty perfect. The red edging, which was very common for this time period. The red edging is perfect, pretty much perfect on this Bible. It's very common to have red in these Bibles. Were typically presented, as I remember, my brother's Bible and mine were the same thing, same kind of thing. Presented to Sunday school attendees, and there's the binder. The edge with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 raised hubs with the gold lettering. This Bible also has a concordance in the back. It's a red letter edition. Pretty well done for its time. And it has the reader's aids, how to study the Bible, Dwight Moody in the back there. A couple of others, PhDs commenting about the books in the Bible, items of information concerning the Bible in the back, harmony of the Gospels. Had quite a bit of stuff in the Concordance. See that Concordance? Now, of course, back in the day, these things, the type was small, and I think that these were intended, again, for kids in Sunday school, preteens and teens, just going by the type size, and these are very common. And by the way, when I said yap, what I mean by yap is this overhang of the leather. This is I believe, a genuine leather. Doesn't, Vortex. I guess maybe not. Maybe it's the equivalent of a bonded leather that came out later, some Vortex. But very interesting piece of history that's in excellent shape, like new condition. It's put out again by World Publishing Company. And again, there's the edge of the box. And really quite the find. Really didn't cost me that much. It was $25. And again, that's the edge of the Bible, the binding with the hubs. And that's pretty much it. Really in great condition. There's no writing inside that I can find anywhere. And it was advertised just as it is. So a great little find. Add to the collection. And that's pretty much all there is to that one. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me this time. There are other Bibles here to review, and so we'd like to try to keep the schedule of once a week. I think that's about right. And so we will try to keep that up for everybody. Thank you again for joining me, and God bless, and have a great day.